What is up, DreamHack? It's time for a little bit of a brain buster. This next question might be a little bit hard to answer, but let's see if your players have what it takes. What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary across the world?
Where do I even go with that? Where do I even go with that? What?
I have no clue.
What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary?
Oh, no Googling. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't even know how many words.
I have no clue. Dictionary? I don't know. I have no clue.
How do I know? Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know the answer to this. Is this a riddle?
I don't know. Is this a trick question?
Is that a trick question? It is. It is, bro. It is. Right?
What? Explain.
Say it again.
What? Explain.
Perfect.
I'll run that one again. What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary across the world?
What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary?
What word is spelled wrong? It says that it's wrong. Oh.
Is it dictionary?
Incorrectly? Oh, incorrectly. Yeah, there we go.
Really? Is it actually? What?
It's incorrectly. Perfect.
Oh, incorrectly.
I feel like I need to go research this now. I've lost. I don't even know where I am anymore.
Nice. That was fun.
And that's that. Hard questions to ask, tough time to keep up with. I mean, DreamHack is still going, and we got a lot more time for a few more games.
Blow it up in the chat and get hyped for game number 6, which is about to be coming to you live right here, right now. Brought to you by myself, Fallout, alongside Monster D-Face. It is going to be an insane finish to what has been a crazy day so far, Monster.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the stage has been set. The top 10 is looking close, and we have a few players in the running right now for what could be the very next DreamHack champion of the EU region.
That's exactly right. It's a big accomplishment. You get to join the ranks of players like Marine, like Mr. Savage, and Teak, who have won DreamHack tournaments as Europeans in the past. So big congratulations to them. It's a quite the feat to be able to put yourself in that ranking and in that category, as we're going to see who's it going to be this time. Janice has been winning lots recently. Luca could be a player that really comes out of nowhere and does it. And then, of course, Refsgard, we've been talking about since the beginning. This is a huge tournament for him. He's looking to get his first major championship under the E11 banner for the very first time. He's been rising the ranks over the past few months.
Let's not forget Kinzel as well, who's been in that competition, who's been in the question, the talks so far today. He's been consistent. I don't think we've seen Kinzel ever appear this high. I don't remember the last time he's been at the top, especially in a solo setting. So already now we're seeing the old guard step up to the plate.
That's exactly right. Yeah, last time I think I've seen Kinzel in the top 5 and potentially able to make it was really all the way back in 2018 during the early skirmish days. So excited to see what he can do. He's been doing it for such a long time. So much respect for Kinzel and his journey, his trajectory. However, we got to kick it off with number 1 and number 2. It's Giannis and it's Luca. Luca has been the story of the tournament so far, dropping and doing such a good job on the north side of the map, doing such a good job playing consistently throughout. And really the story in terms of just overall meta has been North is dominating. If you're dropping on the north side of the map, you're making it to late game, you're playing consistent.
That's what we've been seeing so far. Let's not forget what's on the line here. What's at stake for this final game here in the DreamHack region? $250,000. It's $250,000 on the line. Who's going to be able to take home the biggest piece of the prize today is what's at stake here. So will it be Luca, who we're touching with first, who's been taking these early game fights? He has been taking the risk to secure first. And if it happens this time and he gets taken out, that's it. So the question is, will he take that risk again, or will he play passive, play it safe for his final run?
Yeah, that's a great call out. He has been playing so aggressive, and we've been fortunate to have caught a lot of his aggressive play so far. W King almost everybody, and again, I'm not sure. I would guess, especially coming from Denmark, I guess he's playing on PC on keyboard and mouse, but he's been playing like he's a controller player with the amount of aggression and box fights he's taking. Meanwhile, Giannis over in Steamy Stacks, pretty close to someone that is nearby. This would be insane if he gets taken out this early. In my eyes, back out. Don't take this fight. Not worth it.
Yeah, I would love to see a wide shot of who's landing here, because we're seeing something different already. We haven't seen Tico come here, play this close to someone like Giannis already, so that's scary. Could Tico be trying to grief the final game of the champ here, the potential champs of Kinzel and Giannis, or not? But I believe Tico was landing at the stacks before, so it just must have been the way he swung in allowed him to be very close. That's a little scary, but it is what it is. He's going to manage to stay alive for now. And now, Refsguard on the other hand. Refsguard's been having a struggle, sticking around too long here inside of Retail Row. We saw him clash with players like a Nas coming outside of the caddy's corner. So Refsguard's playing something different. He's moving early now.
Yeah, he's going to take care of the loot on the west side of the east side of Retail. Get himself doghouse, get himself near the basketball court. He's going to back on reset, but it is someone that is creeping on him from the mountains here. Smart decision to rotate early because, yeah, look how many people are starting to slowly but surely work their way in. Meanwhile, Castro's going to get an elimination at the top of your feed. He'll find himself some mini potions. He's going to continue to rotate out.
And we never really talk about how luck plays a factor in these games, but hey, Refsguard just found another 3 stack of minis there for someone who's rotating out with what would otherwise be a shambles loot. That's a massive find there. So the passive play is going to work out, and the gamble works out too. Look, the zone's going to stretch far and northwest here, so already moving western. That's going to be able to help him in the long run. On the other side, though, someone entering into the conversation, which we have not seen before, all of a sudden now secured Kit's loot.
Yeah, Chajnik is going to be dropping over towards caddy corner, and that's someone who's not been dropping here before. But we talked about it. If you're in these late games, if you only have less than 100 points, you need to pop off. You need the best loot in the game. You need a first place finish. So you're going to see more people drop caddy later. We see Knight on screen, and we kind of spoke to it. He was our leader in games 1, 2, and going into game 3, I believe. But we did question, if you're dropping Lazy Lake, it's really difficult to stay consistent because it's so contested. There's so many people in the south of the map nearby. Looks like Alfred now. Missing the first shot accuracy, only going to hit this one shot after. So Knight has really slowed down here since games 1 and 2.
Yeah, and it wasn't his fault, right? We saw him just get taken out as he made end games and stuff like that. So not being able to secure the points was the difference maker there. Lena situation here. Okay, doing something kind of interesting. Baiting the drop here, baiting the chest, trying to play super cheeky here. I can only imagine that he's going to hit a stupid charge shotgun shot right now into this enemy. Yes, there it is. And he walks into the wall easy. Just like that, he finds himself a free 5 points. I mean, hey, he's up there. Lena situation, 162 points. I mean, that's near top 10.
Yeah, exactly. That's a smart decision. Might be a little cheeky of a way to do it. You kind of baited the elim. That's smart, though. You can't deny that. That's something that we've seen really become more and more popular over the last year and a half, baiting chests. And that's why you see the top players, no matter what the situation, if they hear a chest, they will always check that corner. They'll always assume someone's there. Better safe than sorry. And right there, that player was sorry. Nice shot by Lena.
Yeah, the time to do it is these final games as well, right? You get all the opportunity in the world to study the way the other opponent's playing, and then you can bait out for those free, easy points. On the other side, Benji Fishy landing in Slurpy Swamps. He's been battling against Queasy for the majority of his early games. Looks like this time the coast is clear, though. The horizon is open, and the sun is setting on him now in the final game here. Will he be able to score up something big, something massive of a game to, at the very least, put him in the conversation for top 10? Or will this be the end of his run, and top 20 is going to where he's somewhat fizzling out towards? Either way, still a great performance, though, overall. You think about how tough it is to be consistent and secure high placements over and over. He's done pretty well for himself.
Yeah, he's been lingering over by the 25 to 30 mark the last couple games. He's also been making plays like this, staying sneaky, getting the first shot, and then getting aggressive. Benji knows right now he has to play aggressive. He has to W key. He has to get a lot of elims. It's his only chance here to secure a top 15, maybe top 10 finish.
That's right. A lot of times, just like, you know, it's the last game. It's whatever. They're going to push into those boxes to take the fight. That's a close one. A little sloppy for Benji, and that's what I'm talking about. Just, you know, you just kind of want to get through it at this point sometimes, especially when you see how far the victory is. So, still, well played for Benji, though. Just getting through it. Finds himself a nice little elim. On the other side, Mongrel. Same thing, same situation. And this time he has the Fortilla lose. So, has Mongrel been switching up? Yeah, he has.
Yes, he has. Yep, Mongrel changes it up and drops Fortilla instead. So from one mythic POI or point of interest to another, Mongrel realizing, you know what, I'm done with this whole caddy thing. There's probably gonna be a lot of people dropping caddy because it's late game. I'm gonna drop Fortilla instead. Wise decision in my eyes. He's gonna get himself all of Ocean's kit, and he's gonna get himself an easy rotation towards the northwest side of the map.
Yeah, just looking at how much bullets that he has right now, 300 medium ammunition, I have to think that Fortilla was not that congested, like, or contested for that matter. So a lot of blue going in his favor. Deceptos has been on just the wrong side of the gun all day today. Finally now, he gets himself an elim, and it's onto Alfred. My gosh, someone who was in the top 5 there, gone out of the competition now, and that's it. That's what we call a $1,000 engagement. Thousands of dollars on the line here, exchanging hands, exchanging shots.
Yeah, the Sipdos right there with a huge elim on Alfred, which is going to open things up. Sipdos, guess where he's next to in the leaderboard is coming into this? It's a Nas. The other person that has been doing a great job griefing top players and memeing throughout has been a Nas. So Sipdos, nice job taking out Alfred. That opens the door for Refsguard and Kinzel and Jaspe, Andalix, Squeeze, so many others, Blake, to get into that top 3.
Still, hats off to players like Alfred who made it that far. You got to give them respect, man. Such a close run. First place, nearly there. And then that last game to have to slip away. But that's what the competition's all about, keeping that competitive spirit and staying positive throughout these. You got to learn from it, right? And overcome it. Next time could be his tournament. Benji Fishy, on the other hand, someone who's tasted what a first place can feel like, is looking to do that again. Or at the very least, get up there and continue to at least make a great showing here in the final game.
That's exactly right. Benji, gonna see if he can try and take another fight. Guess what? Hen is nearby. It looks like Hen has dropped somewhere different as well. As we did see Hen on the southeast side of the map originally. Now he's over in the woods as we're gearing towards Weeping. We'll see if Benji decides to take this fight. Hen has no idea. Sorry, he has no idea that Hen is there, and Benji is now getting third-partied by Blake, and he doesn't even realize it's a third party. So look at this. Hen, oh my gosh, Benji gonna get shot by and might be taken out. Oh, yes, he will. Benji is out of this one. An unfortunate finish for Benji. And speaking of unfortunate, Refsguard now catches himself in an even worse position.
Oh, this is the worst thing you can do when you're on the run is put yourself in the air. You know they're gonna hit the shots. Why do they do it out in the open? And then to someone who only had one elim the entire game, 4ZR drops Refsguard. No, another top 5 players out of the competition. Wow. I think all that's left is Giannis. So we have Giannis, we have Kinzel, and Luca, right? These are your 3 players in the top 5 right now who could potentially take away the rest of this tournament. It's getting closer and closer now. And I mean, it's looking like a victory lap for Giannis right now. I don't know.
It's looking good, that's for sure. And yeah, that situation for Refsguard is a difficult one. I think I agree with at least the first crash pad to be able to take the second one right after is a little scary. You take the first, you break that one because fighting that fight was not the move for him. He didn't have time to get the med kit off. He was so hurt. He would not have won that fight in the long run because he would not have had time to pop that med kit. There's no way. He would have gotten taken out by the storm there. So that was the right decision, a tough situation. What I do disagree with Refsguard, though, is his rotation. Out of retail, he actually went further south away from the storm. That's a bad rotation, knowing that you have a far northwest pole on the storm. So, and the next circle. So I disagree with that play from Refsguard, but unfortunately for him, he gets taken out.
Oh, for a second there, you saw the Obs team kind of bait us with the perspective of someone who was in the sniper tower nearby looking at Luca. So Luca's got some danger threats nearby, threat level very, very high, but it's okay. He's going to be able to get away with it this time. He is still alive. On the other side, though, Mongrel in a box fight, trying to climb his way up the top. This is what you need to do, Mongrel. Yes, take these mid-game fights and win them, please, so that you can get your way up to top 5. Secure that high placement. We haven't seen him do it in the grand finals yet, but this time, this Mongrel that we're getting today is looking like a new Mongrel for grand finals, and I love to see it.
And Mongrel changing up his decision of where he's going to drop, playing with aggression, and so far, so good. Again, the question between Benji and Mongrel has been a debate in chat all day long. It's been great kicking with y'all. Fallout Monster D-Face here on the mic. But now it's all Mongrels. Benji's out of this one. We'll see what he can do. 159 points. He was in 19th place coming into this game number 6.
Absolutely. Now, though, Mongrel still looking strong. We can see, again, we talked about it. His biggest thing is overcoming that mental hurdle. He's trying to do that just now. Kinzo, on the other hand, would love to see Kinzo as well step up to the top. He's already there. He's knocking on the door of the victory. It is a matter of, can the others fall? Will the others fizzle out? Who's going to be the best player today in this last game here? This is game number 6, guys, of the DreamHack Opens this time around. So everything is on the line. The money is on the line.
I love it. I love everything about this finals. Monster D-Face since game number 1. I think the level of hype was set. The bar was set so incredibly high. And since then, these players have delivered. This finals has delivered. This is the DreamHack special. They bring you the most hype esports events globally across so many titles. We're so lucky. DreamHack and Fortnite are synonymous at this point for a great time.
Here's the thing, though, like, and to speak about Kinzo, he's been around the Fortnite scene for years, since the earliest days of Summer Skirmish. Like, the last time he took a first place was literally like Summer Skirmish 2018 and a Cash Cup in 2019. So it's been a while. It's long overdue. But as a solo, he's been doing it. He's been coming up, catching 2nd place for Booga's Throwback Cup, 2nd place for the Aqua Nyrex Cup. So he's up there. He is so good. But a championship, a true championship, is what he does not have under his belt.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Kinzel has played with Tayson in a few games, played with Mexican Verox in a few games. So we know Kinzel's played with some top players and has been doing it for a while. So I guess what you're saying, Monster, as a boomer, I should be rooting for Kinzel because he's holding it down for the old folk, for the veterans. Meanwhile, from board of Squeeze, he's trying to do it himself as well.
Man, Squeeze has been killing it lately as well. The qualifying day today was just a little taste of what it is that he has to offer. In a high-tier lobby, dropped a 17 bomb leading up to this. This could still be Squeeze's championship here. Like, let's not count him out, guys. He has been popping off today specifically, literally on a different level. I mean, so far today, we've seen him lead at the early half with all Elans and then fizzle out a game or two afterwards. But hey, we know that he can do it in the last game because he's already done it once today to snatch first place. So for Squeezier, we know he's got what it takes to W key. And if we see that Squeezier right now, that's it. It's probably gonna be game over for everyone else.
Exactly right. MCS has been playing so incredibly well. It's been very, very impressive to watch what the MCS duo has been able to do in this tournament, as him, Squeeze, alongside Andalix have both stayed within the top 15 throughout. Darn straight I'm calling myself the boomer. I knew what the Windows 95 screensaver was as the in between breaks. That means I'm an old man, 27 years old. Still can beat all y'all in Fortnite. Don't get twisted.
Oh, there you go. Imagine that. We'd love to see it. But here's X Squeezier taking on a couple shots, man. One extra elim going in his way. So now he's almost in that top 200 threshold. It's still like a 50, 60 point gap, though. We need someone to drop Giannis out of the lobby. If Giannis is still alive, Kinzel's still alive, then first place is so far. It'd be a massive amount of eliminations. I mean, I don't even want to try to do the math because I'm not trying to be NA mathed on chat here. Okay, so we're not going to do that. But hey, he needs at least 6 or 8 here to kind of close the gap. You know, he's got a quite the stretch to go. Minimal this time around, but Squeezer's going to jump into the box now. And yes, he's going to find Lizen. Lizen, who was so high on the standings too, has now been taken out. That's what I'm talking about.
That is huge. Liza was in 15th place. Squeeze was in 8th, so they were neck and neck. That's a big pick right there coming through for Squeeze. And I love what I saw from Sean Fishy in the chat, where Sean Fishy said, a lot of new names in this lobby, and I completely agree. Because we don't have players like Mr. Savage, Steelix, Tayson, Teak, Reason, so many players that did not qualify. It opened up the door wide open for a player like Luca and so many others to pop in and to perform. If you're a fan of the underdog story, you've been a fan of this tournament so far, it's been a ton of fun to watch.
But wait, Fallout. This is the scariest engagement right here. The fact that Giannis is right behind. He is right behind Squeezier. Squeezier is known to take these box fights in the mid game, so anything can happen right now. But Giannis, he's not afraid to jump in either. This is an opportunity. We know when the pros leave that little box open, that little window open, they will step in it and get a piece of the action. So the question is, will he crash pad into that box? Anything can happen there. On the other side, though, Andilix, your FNCS duo champion, straight out of the sweaty sands, hanging out nearby. He's got a good piece of the map to himself right now, and the Zone 4 is just underway. If he catches Zone 4, he's making his way to endgame.
That's exactly right. 191 points as it currently stands. And that's actually the exact amount he came in with. Obviously, we don't see him with any elims here. Meanwhile, Squeeze going to leapfrog him in standings with 199 points. So, as it currently stands, Andalix in 8th, Squeeze in 7th. The MCES team showing up in a big way here. Currently on board of Squeeze. He's in a 1v1 against another French organization. I believe it's Grizzy. Going to tag up for a ZR so significantly. You better expect Squeeze to play with such aggression here to try and close this one out.
And this is what he does. This is literally what he does. He's trying to get inside, but he's got to be careful. An error like that will cost him so much. Remember, 4ZR has literally only gotten 10 points in this tournament, 2 elims. So Squeeze has picked the right person to fight. Someone who hasn't been doing that great today. So if this is it, it's now or die. He's got to hit the shot. Hold up. That was so close. Almost hit it there. 4ZR is literally running. Squeeze is not going to let this one go. Could it be it now? And no, he's still going to get away in the box finally. And yes, Squeeze finds the elim that he needs. That was a little bit of a scramble for words, but hey, he got it done. I got it done. And yes, Squeezy finds his 3rd elim already.
You did it together. Well done. The Squeeze and Monster D-Phase duo. No, I didn't even notice, brother. My man always crushes it. Always too clean on the mic. Because now Squeeze puts himself in a good spot with another Elim's going to be picked up. That also gives him great mats. He's at almost maximum in mats going into this late game. That's going to be huge. Now we got to jump back on board with Mongrel. Still has Ocean's loot. Still has his Ocean's bottomless Chug Jug, which I'm not sure how much longer he'll hold on to that. Because typically you won't see Ocean's bottomless Chug Jug be used in the late game. But guess what? He's actually nearby Knight, who's in 11th place. 7 placements or 8 placements above Mongrel. So this gives Mongrel an opportunity to take out one player and get one step closer to the top 10.
This is still a big fight. Like, Knight is up there, right? He's near that top 10. They're literally neck and neck right now in the competition.
Yep.
There's, again, we talk about these are thousands of dollars on the line for each of these engagements for all these players. Every elim matters here because you still, maybe you can't get first place, but hey, getting that top 5, getting a big paycheck is still nice too. Mongrel opens up the box, lets this player into the box. Oh my gosh, he just worked Sam. Oh, that was ridiculous.
Mongrel, you are disgusting, an absolute monster. And he says, hey, what'd you say about me earlier in the whole Benji Fishy thing? Mongrel trying to prove you wrong as he has 3 elims now. Great showing from Mongrel in game number 6, and he's not done yet. We still got quite a few players alive. Blake in the top 10. Trulex, I believe, is currently within the top 13. He has 190 points. Both of them still in this game. Not Ypans, but Snappy, who's confusing us, as mentioned in the game earlier. He's still alive as he had a good game last game. Quite a few players still in this one. Mongrel, Kinzel. We do know that Giannis is alive and somewhere nearby. Both of the MCES boys alive in Squeeze and Andalix as well.
You cannot be doing things like that. That was ridiculous. Okay, Mongrel stepping up to the plate now, looking to close that gap. This is a dangerous spot to be in. He gets tagged up hard here, but it's all right because he has that infinite chug. If he pops it here now, he's going to need 15 entire seconds. Hopefully no one enters into this box with a crash pad. That would be the worst case scenario. Players that are close to that half and half out now have to continue to make it. It's Giannis, it's Luka. These are your guys in the running for first right now, and they have quite the rotate to make. Giannis does have 6 crash pads. This is the perfect time to use them if he needs to cross over and or find some kind of launch himself. But all right, he's going to try and recycle as much as possible. This is a little bit of greed we're seeing happen here. So he is going to go for it, though. He wants to follow the congestion, follow all the enemies, and it's going to work out. He's going to get nice and close here. Doesn't want to take the last one. So, again, playing it safe and keeping his distance from all the other enemies.
Yeah, he's going to get himself further into the zone right now, and using those chug splashes. So right there, we did have Giannis and Luka right next to each other. You wondered if they were going to cross paths or just walk past each other like ships in the night. Looks like they do not interface. But look at this stacker we got here. 48 players left. Mongrel picks up 1. It is an insane finish to game number 6. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Buckle up and get ready, chat, because it's going to be a ridiculous end to what has been a ridiculous grand finals.
And Giannis is on the scramble here now. He was just tagged up a few times, so forced to heal up. This is getting very, very dicey for Giannis. He's now halfway through his material counts. 300 wood, 200 brick. Not enough. He's going to get tagged again. He has to crash pad on out. And now another edit opens in front of him. That was so close. Almost nearly taken out here. If someone can stop him, first place is up in the air. If he stays in the game, it is his championship day. He can take home this entire thing now. One of the most consistent players to ever do it in recent times on the rise up.
You gotta put some respect on Giannis's name, and honestly, you gotta give him more respect. He was able to stay alive right there, just barely gets away. If he would have gotten taken out, that would have been insane. Currently, he's channeling his inner Tayson, playing with the Tayson skin, and also dropping the same place as Tayson in Steamy Stacks, showing some respect for the other GOAT, current leader at least, one of the current best players in Europe in Tayson. He's been playing so well recently. Took a little bit of a vacation and didn't qualify for today. This is his first tournament back. Trulex, I think, may have just gotten taken out in the kill feed.
Ooh, Giannis thought about jumping up for that loot right there. There was so much material and stuff, but he could not waste health against the storm there. Too much of a risk, and now he has to rotate through as we're going to get caught up here. He is going to launch pad across. Oh my gosh, the crash pad. Someone lands inside the box. This could be it, but no, somehow stays alive, and nah, it's not going to be enough. He finally gets taken out. First place is now accessible to the rest of the lobby. Can players like Magro do it? 1 second left. No, he gets taken out. 5 eliminations. Luka's still in the game. He's still in the game. 10 more points, and that's it. It's all he's going to need. Can Luka do it? Can he steal away the competition now is the question.
It all comes down to this. Luka alive, Kinzel alive as well, and the door is wide open for one of them to walk through and take a first place finish. Will it be the underdog in Luka, or will it be the veteran in Kinzel? Luka finds himself next to someone in a 1-by-1, and keep in mind, there are walls there despite what you see right now. Server's catching up here because it's such a crazy finish. Luka has one above him, one to his right, needs to stay alive. Looks like Kinzel's still alive as well. Luka hunting for limbs. Look at the aggression that we're seeing right now. Kinzel gets to the limb as well.
Oh my gosh, will he catch it is the question. No, he doesn't, but he falls. 261 points. He still has the lead now. Is it going to be enough? Kinzel has to find so many eliminations here and stay alive. This could still be Kinzel's game. Will the old school guard be able to actually take a first place here and secure himself a championship? Into the box he goes. Every engagement now matters. He's following Rambo. One shot is all it's going to take. He's behind the wall. He walks inside. Yes, he finds it. 254 points. It's not enough, though. That pushes him up to second place. Can he continue to stay alive and do this? Fallout, it is down to the wire. Will Kinzel finally secure himself a championship?
Kinzel just needs to survive right now and play for late game, play for placement. It will be enough. Look at his points. Look at the threshold that he's currently at. Squeeze trying to rain on Kinzel's parade with 239 right behind him. Squeeze can somehow make his way into the top 3, top 1, potentially, if he gets a few limbs. We have both POVs. Kinzel finds another. That might be enough. We'll see if Kinzel can keep on going. But look at this. It's Squeeze that's going to be finding himself an engagement as well.
He needs to stay alive. Yes, there it is. Finally, Kinzel takes the lead. Now it's up to Squeeze. Can Squeeze close the gap? There's a player nearby. He jumps down to the low ground, trades the shots, and he gets it. Squeeze finds one, too. There's still more players. Plenty of points on the board. Someone's to his side. No, Squeeze falls. And I think Kinzel has done it. I think Kinzel will be able to be the champion of the DreamHack. Opens this time around for the EU region. Here it is. Will we be able to seal the deal? Take the lead is the question. One more Elim will absolutely seal the deal now. It's his victory lap here that we're watching in front of us, and yes, he takes another one. 274 points.
You gotta be kidding me. Kinzel, and what a story this is with his showing, with his performance. And guess what? It was actually Goncheto who was the one that was raining on the parade. He took out Giannis, he took out Squeeze, and he single-handedly helped Kinzel potentially secure this win here. Andelix still alive nearby with high ground. Kinzel in the mid ground doing a great job staying alive. We got both POVs in picture. Kinzel getting some good shots and some good edits. Looks like he's gonna get another one, yes. Or maybe it was Hen who got the elim instead. Andelix gets one of his own. The two of them are doing such a good job. Kinzel finds another one. He's playing out of his mind here, Monster.
Let's go, Kinzel on top right now. 5 Elims still continue to do this right here. It's your FNCS duo champion on the bottom of the low ground, and Dilix. Kinzel in the middle. What will be your new champion at the end of this? And there's another player on height. He's going for Andilix. He wants the throne. He wants the crown. Can he get the follow one? No, it's not going to be enough, but it doesn't matter. SC versus Kinzel. Kinzel finishes the game as your first place winner.
Unbelievable showing from Kinzel. Unbelievable tournament, and what a series it was. SD is your final Victory Royale winner, but Kinzel will be your champion of the DreamHack Open featuring Fortnite. We'll get the official standings, and we'll let y'all know who ends up on top after this.
Gonna shine the light. We're gonna be so bright. Gonna feel it tonight. Leave all your worries and your troubles and your tears behind. Oh, take all that negativity, erase it from your mind. Oh, don't need approval, you're the master of your life. Oh, baby, you don't gotta run, baby, you don't gotta hide. Oh, you got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. Baby, gonna light the night. Gonna shine the light. We're gonna be so bright. Gonna be so bright. Everybody wanna go to heaven, but ain't nobody ready to go just yet. Everybody wanna go to heaven, but ain't nobody ready to go just yet. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. Baby, gonna light the night. Gonna shine the light. We're gonna be so bright. Gonna feel it tonight. Leave all your worries and your troubles and your tears behind. Oh, take all that negativity, erase it from your mind. Oh, you got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of love to give. You got a whole lot of.
Welcome back, everyone, for the last time at the DreamHack Open featuring Fortnite, where we just finished up our European Grand Finals. And what an intense day of Fortnite it has been. We started off yesterday with our Open qualifiers, where only 750 people from each heat would move forward today in our semifinals. Today, 1,500 players moved down to the top 100, and that's what we just got to witness. It was 6 games of incredibly stacked lobbies, one after another. But who came out on top? Well, it's none other than Kinzel. Calling all of the action was Fallout and Monster D-Face. I'm your host, Hello Kelly Link. And Monster, you called it, man. You called it at like the halfway point. You got to watch out for Kinzel and you got to watch out for Janice. And that's 1st and 3rd place, respectively.
I knew, so I had a really good feeling, like I said, because of what the Grand Finals roster was, the fact that Teak wasn't up there, the fact that Tayson was in his game, I just had a strong feeling these two guys were going to be in it, and they were literally our 2 runners-up for first off the first half of the tournament, and then the last game. Like, I cannot believe it became that close. And shout out to Andilix, who hit like the most ridiculous snipe in that highlight package that we didn't even get to cover on stream. Like, that was also insane. Like, just some of the best Fortnite that we've seen. They continue to step it up every time, and I'm just proud to be here.
Well, let's talk a little bit about why you think Teak and Tayson being gone is the reason why we do see someone like Kenzel up on top. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, in the EU region specifically, the fact that Teak took one of the recent DreamHack championships away, the same area, it's northeast, it's that Steamy Stacks area. The big event right before that, it was Giannis who took home the FNCS Invitationals victory, and then in the most recent event, FNCS Solos, Tayson was there, and that time he went toe-to-toe with Giannis for first place too, and one of the biggest game turnarounds that we've ever seen. So not having multiple championship players in the the most recent solo events in this tournament, and then seeing them both there, you just knew that one of these guys were going to come up big today, and that was probably the safest bet you could have hedged any of your profits on right there.
Well, speaking of players coming up big, in second place, it's none other than Luca, who we actually have on a call right now. Luca, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Well,
Can you hear me?
Congratulations. We can definitely hear you. Second place, man. How are you feeling so far?
Honestly, excited, kind of sad that I
Congrats.
lost last game, but
Well, my first question to you, man, is you got to walk me through game number 2 here, where you did get that victory royale. What was going through your head?
Well, like I heard kit loot above me, and it's pretty much whoever gets kit loot wins. So I just built up. I had 150 mats, like 100 mats, and I just went all in for the kit loot and killed the guy, and then won. I was kind of lucky. I won on 1 HP, but.
Whew.
Yeah, and on top of that, on top of game 2, you had a crazy game 6. You were in 3rd or 4th, I think, going into it, behind Giannis, who's in 1st.
Oh, yeah.
Kinzel obviously ends up winning, but you secure yourself a 2nd place finish. That was huge, man. My question is, you have names, and if you ask anyone coming into this tournament, I'm not sure how many people, this is no disrespect to you, but I'm not sure how many people said Luca would pop off the way you did. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. I'd love to hear your background. What's your, where are you from? What's your story? How long you been grinding Fortnite for?
I've honestly been playing it since the start. Not been playing it that much, and like I haven't really been able to play tournaments because I play football like outside of Fortnite.
Oh, no
but I got coronavirus. Like I've got coronavirus right now. So
wow.
It's
What?
So it's an
You got a Michael
excuse.
Jordan game.
It's an excuse to stay home. So now I can just I can play every tournament. It's like
Kudos to you, man. Especially with so many players that grind Fortnite 12 hours a day. You have a crazy life, a busy life playing football outside of Fortnite, but you're still able to do this, man. That says a lot about you. That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, man, and bless you. Wish you the best health and your recovery now.
Yeah.
And hey, maybe this is an opportunity for you to see like you can hang with the best. I mean, I'm sure you've probably earned more money today playing Fortnite than football. So maybe it's time to take it a little more seriously.
Yeah, but honestly today I just had like really, really good RNG. Like I would kill people and they'll just drop mythic loot. Every person that I killed will just drop mythic loot. So I was happy with that.
Dude, Luca, it's good to have you on here. It's good to see a new name in our top leaderboard here. Is there anywhere, I don't know if you have a stream, a YouTube channel, or maybe just a Twitter, but where can people find more about you?
I'm probably gonna go live like after this, and my Twitch is the same as my in-game name. It's just RLLUK, and yeah.
Awesome. And any shout-outs that you want to make, although I'm sure you're going to be making them on stream?
Kai suck, because without him I would have just dropped Kai every game and died of spawn in semis. Because in semis I died the first 2 games 0 points and then came back. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Well, Luca, thank you for joining us here, and congratulations on your 2nd place win, man. I can't wait to see you next month.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one. It's so to be this name who's been kind of, just playing a little bit. He's been playing since the beginning, but then he gets coronavirus, and that's where his 2nd place win comes from. That's amazing.
Absolutely insane. And honestly, I meant it when I kind of mentioned. So many players play Fortnite full time. That's all they do. They stay in their house. They play Fortnite. The fact that he's able to be as successful as he is outside of Fortnite and then find success in Fortnite, that man's just a machine. He's built differently.
Yeah, some of us, just are, like you said, wired differently. They're just better than the average human. But ultimately, hey, the world works in mysterious ways, and that's how it's gonna crumble today for Luca. He comes in, he gets 6, secures a bag, so I'm pretty sure he's happy about that.
Yeah, let's take a quick look at the highlights from our last game, game number 6 of our grand finals here, to see some of those top plays.
Yeah, we had some good moments. Ref's guard, not the best moment for Ref's guard, unfortunately. And again, in this situation, not the best position for ZR, in a way better opportunity to take him out. The second crash bet, again, is what cost him in my eyes, as he got taken out. Rioster right after.
That's right. It's every move matters. It's positioning, and one wrong decision there and you lose out on thousands and thousands. And that's what we talk about, these engagements. We mentioned a butterfly effect today being the name of the game. What you do in these early game engagement is going to be really shaping out your history, your future for the rest of that run. Kinzeldo with one of the best runs that we've seen, taking the crown, like I said, from Andilix this time, the FNCS duo champion. And man, if he would have bopped Esty in the final moments there, I would have took the hat off. I threw the headset. I would clocked out literally, because like that was crazy close.
Super close games, and congratulations to all the people that made top 100, because you guys are going to be walking away with some amounts of cash. But the winner is Kinzel. All the way from the semifinals, he placed 5th, coming into here in first place with 293 points, 32 points ahead of Luca, who was second place. Kinzel definitely deserves this win. But before we send off the show, Fallout, any closing statements you want to make?
Yeah, big shout out to Kinzel on the dub. You see his Twitter right now is as hype as it gets. Big shout out to the MCES squad, Endalix, and Squeeze with huge performance. Squeeze obviously got first in the semi. So a couple players I want to give some respect to. But most importantly, big thank you to each and every single one of you, the Fortnite fan, the community, one of the best communities in gaming. It's awesome to see Fortnite continuing to grow and grow. So big thank you to every single one of y'all. It is an honor and a blessing, as Monster said earlier, to have a chance to cast. Thank you so much for watching all weekend.
Yeah, Monster, how are you feeling after a great day of Fortnite?
Hey, it's been crazy. I've been like on a 2 months casting spree every major event lately for Fortnite. I think finally I get our own personal break, so I'm looking forward to just vibing out, doing VOD reviews, going over the content, and just honestly the next big event. DreamHack, thank you guys so very much. Y'all set the stage this time around, and that was some great Fortnite this weekend.
Guys, if you enjoyed the DreamHack Open here, you can be a part of it. This is going to be happening every month with the same $250,000 prize pool, which Kinzel just walked away with $16,000. So make sure to follow Fortnite online, or follow DreamHack online, and also follow Fortnite online if you want to see when our next tournament is going to be happening. It's going to be NA East, NA West, and Europe every month, and it's not region locked, so you can be a part of every single tournament, and we hope to see you there. But on behalf of Fallout and Monster D Face, and then we had Sancho West and Shia Wager calling the action for the semifinals here. In behalf of me, hello Kelly Link, thank you guys so much, and of course thank you to our incredible production crew DreamHack for sticking around with us and making sure that this is possible. We'd love to see you all. Oh, you too. Right back at you, DreamHack guys. We hope to see you next month in our next DreamHack tournament. But until then, have a great one.
Peace.